Good afternoon, this is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to track a severe weather threat that's going to linger not only through tonight but heading into the next several days as well, as we're tracking an upper level low that's really intensifying. Currently it is situated right over the New Mexico, Colorado, Texas area, and this is going to continue tracking its way to the east over the next couple of days, coming into contact with, of course, that warm Gulf moisture and creating the perfect environment for some very strong to severe thunderstorms for the next several days. So the other things that we're watching out there this afternoon are, of course, high pressure in the northeast, keeping everything nice and quiet up there. We do have the remnants of a frontal boundary still draped across the state of Florida this afternoon, which is really causing quite a bit in the way of activity for the southern half of the state, and some of these storms are quite strong as well. We're also continuing to watch some moisture starting to make its way back toward the Pacific Northwest and California coasts. We have seen some high pressure built in here since last night into this morning, but it is starting to track its way off to the east, allowing more of that moisture to push its way onto the coast here for tonight and heading into tomorrow as well. So once again, what we're talking about for the rest of today is the likelihood of some very strong thunderstorms developing, mainly from West Texas up through portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and through central Nebraska as well. This yellow shading right here is really the bullseye that we're looking at for the rest of tonight. Now, the good news with this is that we're expecting the development of these very strong storms to kind of weaken as we head into the late overnight hours. This entire line is going to track off to the east and should start to lose some of its steam as it approaches like the Dallas Metroplex and that area. Now, the other thing is that tomorrow, once we get that heat of the day going again, we're going to see those storms re-intensify. We're going to see more of that Gulf moisture feeding in, the heat of the day helping things out a little bit, and we do have that slight risk once again of seeing some very strong to severe thunderstorms for tomorrow as well, and that would be east of Dallas, tracking its way into Louisiana, Arkansas, and the eastern portions of Oklahoma as well. So for the rest of tonight, again, we are looking for really this area right here is going to be our main concern before taking its way off to the east for the overnight hours. Now with these storms, we are looking for the possibility of some very large hail, some damaging winds, and tornadic activity cannot be ruled out either. Here's a look at exactly what to expect for the rest of this afternoon and through the overnight hours tonight. Notice the thunderstorms that we're seeing this afternoon in the South Florida area will start to diminish into the overnight hours. We're going to lose that heat of the day and start to say goodbye to those as the sun goes down. As far as the Pacific Northwest and California goes, we will start to see an increase of moisture. We're going to watch those showers really stream on shore, and of course some higher elevation snowfall taking place as well. So the commute tomorrow morning for your last day of work for the week going to be a little bit messy everywhere from Washington down through central California. So please be careful and allow some extra time tomorrow morning. As far as the center portions of the U.S. goes, notice you can see towards the end of this loop how we start to see a little bit of that wrapping around of that upper level low. You can really see where that low is going to be situated by tomorrow morning. And we will see, again, the development of those very strong storms from West Texas up through portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and through the center portions of Nebraska as well. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that we're looking for these to kind of die down into the overnight hours before maybe re-intensifying heading into tomorrow afternoon, and that's what we're seeing here. By tomorrow morning, that line of showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two will be approaching the Dallas area, but will hopefully be moving through as not a whole lot more than just showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder. Now, of course, before this happens, we do have to worry about those very strong supercellular type thunderstorms, which will be occurring through the rest of this afternoon and tonight, and that's going to be in West Texas, Oklahoma, up through Kansas as well. So once again, we are looking for the possibility of some very heavy rainfall, very high winds, also large hail, and of course tornadic activity cannot be ruled out either. So if you live in this area of the country, please be very aware of the weather situation for the rest of tonight and really over the next several days, as this threat is going to continue all the way through the weekend as this thing continues to make its way to the east. As always, you can receive more of your weather information on our Facebook page as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you very much for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great rest of your day.